My name is Cynthia Abila, Creative Head of Cynthia Abila Studios. I am an environmentalist by training, but I have always been passionate about art, culture, and storytelling from my early years. As a child, I was fascinated with tradition, painting, and fashionable women around me with no specific career objective in mind. I believe my creative instincts are genetically passed down from my father, who was a color analyst, while my love for fashion and appreciation for true style, however, was inherited from my mother, who influenced my passion for style while growing up. I tell my cultural stories with my gorgeous pieces. My desire and passion for creativity led me into setting up my eponymous brand, Cynthia Abila, in 2016. The brand combines love for individualism with cultural, functional, and modern aesthetics to create a perfect feminine appeal. In the course of my creative journey, my work has received local and international recognition. In 2019, I emerged as the winner of Fashion Focus Africa, a program dedicated to promotion and presentation of unique opportunities to emerging talents and fashion brands in Africa. In 2021, I was a future fashion designer for the World Global Style Network, WGSN USA, and in 2022, I was an honoree of Icon of Woven Heritage by Digital Dome. I also launched a non-for-profit organization called Rip Impact to promote the local production of textiles through handloom weaving in Nigeria, where young women are trained to explore their creative talents. Cynthia Abila is an ethical, sustainable fashion brand, passionate about African culture and storytelling. Our collection depicts traditional stories and customs displayed in a modern way and interpreted through our pieces by reinventing them as modern silhouettes for the modern woman. Based in Nigeria, we inspire locally, design, source, and produce material by engaging artisans across the country. Our influences are rooted in the tribal ways of the South and Southeastern Nigeria. We promote local production and the preservation of centuries-old techniques of handmade fabric production. My fashion journey was inspired by the trip to Bayelsa State in Nigeria. I attended a funeral which turned out to be very glamorous, but what stood out was the use of a special fabric by both men and women of the Bayelsa State known as Kru Bite. This fabric is often used during special occasions, and on further inquiry, I discovered that the fabric wasn't manufactured locally, rather it was imported. This spurred my desire to produce an exclusive indigenous fabric that will be generally acceptable, environmental, and eco-friendly. We spent over 4 years researching and creating, which led to the creation of a unique fabric called Njam. Njam means my wrapper in my native Ore dialect. In the early phase of our production, we engaged the services of local artisans, but as demand increased, we decided to begin in-house large-scale production by training women in internally displaced persons camps and women with physical disability. This training also helps in empowering the women and serve as a source of livelihood to their families. At the early stage of building the Cynthia Abila brand, we only had 2 employees, but today we have grown to about 22 employees, which consists of tailors, dressmakers, weavers, and admin staff. For Cynthia Abila's market potential, we are estimating $2 million per year from 2024 to 2029, and this will be reflected on 80% online market penetration, 20% physical working, and 1,000 life value per year. Our initial target market is 10 countries, which represents 60 million consumers. Our target market include women between the ages of 28 to 58 years old, consumers who love history, who appreciate culture, who love contemporary pieces, who value luxury and trendy products. They also include medium to high economic and sociocultural consumers. Over the years, from 2017 to 2022, we have experienced exponential growth of 10 to 30% yearly. Our brand offers a range of high-quality clothing for women, which includes skirts, blouses, coats, gowns, designed with an African touch that is both timeless and contemporary. Our business model includes wholesale partnerships, stockist partnerships, retail, e-commerce, and in-store display for visual merchandising. Our stockists include Fair African Designers Mall, Industry Africa, Folklore, to name a few. The challenges we face as an emerging brand include meeting up with consumer demands due to funding and limited human resource. Another challenge is breaking into the international markets and limited availability of sustainable materials. Our next steps and goals will include expanding our product lines to include new designs and accessories. We also have to increase our brand awareness to reach a wider audience. And finally, to ensure sustainable and ethical practices are maintained.